1,
2,
3,
4.
Economics.
Economics. Economics can either be good or bad. Needs or wants, it's a choice that we have. Scarcity can turn people against you fast. Without factors of protection, what will we have? Opportunity cost, the result for decision. Protection possibility curve is our vision. We can only change our standard of living. Market econ is what we trade, not giving. Command econ is a plan and great thinking. Mixed econ, eliminate government not kicking invisible hand. Helping out the people, making little to no profit, but it's all equal. Lazy spread, no involvement in the marketplace. Micro studying the people, macro studying the states. Externalities, negative or positive. Generating benefits, generating costs. Public sector, open to everyone. Private sector, info, just for one. Welfare, helping out the poor. But if you're in it, dang, I feel bad for y'all.
You know when I demand it, I'm gonna want it. I'm gonna flaunt it. My bankroll is fast, so here we go, I got it. That's how it works when it's demanded. When the law is brought, the game don't change. When I see what I want and it costs less than I thought, I cop two instead of just one. But when what I want ain't there, I gotta get the next best thing. I'ma substitute it, cause you feeling me. When you assuming things aren't gonna change, ceteris paribus is how you play that game. When you live in the life, nothing's an inferior good. Everything is in your range. No more good or everything. You can't say something's elastic, cause everything I want, I have it. Your word is inelastic. I buy my compliments. Best believe I'm copping them shoes and those socks. These are elastic. I buy it all cause I afford it all. Price change ain't a thing for me. Supply is never a question, cause the goods we want are always in session. And when the price is higher, that's always gonna make me desire. Yeah, that's the law of supply. Let me get it. When the supply meets my demand, everything is perfect. Nothing else like it. Equilibrium is all worth it. Hasn't been a day yet. When I can't reach it, then I don't see. This equilibrium is my sight. It's a world where you always in excess demand. Never a shortest excess. Supply looking like a surplus. Yeah.
Well, I'm just rolling through Rialto, moving throughout this cluster. I started thinking about all these market structures, perfect competition posted up on every corner. That's when you got a large number of firms perfectly competing, selling the same products, trying to get some earned. Monopolistic competition, that's a bit different. Many companies competing in an open market, selling similar but not identical products, all hoping they can rule the market. Next market structure is an oligopoly, a market dominated by a few large firms. Hope there's no confusion. This type of structure always leads to collusion and agreement among members of an oligopoly to set prices and production levels, unlike a monopoly, when barriers prevent you to enter the market dominated by a single supplier. These barriers to entry are factors that make it hard on you to enter the market, making the startup cost a little bit higher. These startup costs are expenses that a new business must pay before the product reaches the customer without a delay. A way to rule a market without competition is to get a patent. This gives a company rights to sell a new good or service for a period of time. Companies can't copy you, so you don't have to be nervous. Only worry about things like predatory pricing, lowering prices to run others out of commission. Don't that sound enticing? Now you got a little thing called a price war, hoping competitors cut their prices, hoping you end up in their store. Now let's talk about a business organization formed to carry on an enterprise, company, or a firm. Of course, here you deal with partners. That might be a concern. You might want to run things by yourself. I suggest a sole proprietorship. A business only managed by a single individual. The money that you make will last indivisible. But to start anything, you need a business license and authorization from the local government to open a shop just for the fun of it. In the end, make the shop into a corporation, an entity owned by an individual along with stockholders. Each will face liability for the debts that lie on your shoulder. If it's too much responsibility, get a partnership, a business owned by 2 or more people who share responsibilities in the profit. But you need a good group to make a good composite. If you can't trust your group, get an LLP, a partnership where everybody's limited liable, just in case one of them isn't very reliable. If nobody gets along, well, there's a UPA, a uniform state law adopted by most states, establishing rules for partnerships requiring common ownership. Ensures progress and loss sharing, including share management. Now, if you choose to sell your corporation's off to that's closely held and publicly, keep it close, only sell to your family or put it in the market for everybody. A corporation isn't easy. Get that through your mind. Don't know economics, it'll be a pain in your behind.
Money is used as a medium of exchange, but keep your things in price range. Having money is everything. We make enough, we buy our dreams. I pile it up and watch it grow to find what else I've got in store. Storing the value and getting more. Find a better life than I had before. National banks are controlled by the government. A single type of currency go out. Nation said greenbacks were the first type of currency. Have a lot, and these buses want to murder me. I'm gonna have all the riches in the U.S. Money supply, I will get till no rest. Banking systems only keep funds on hand. Fraction reserve banking lends out as planned. I buy the big stuff on credit card. Make me pay for the things I get it. Spending it all, the money you don't have yet. Trying to pay it off, but it is unmet. Money overdue, now we deep in debt.
Hit the stocks on Wall Street, about to make some money. Give myself a certificate of ownership from McDonald's. Man, I'm feeling pretty lucky. Let me check the penny stocks, looking for an investment. Plan to spend a G, hope to make 103. Damn, my investments run deep. So deep, so deep. Hit a gang I could sell, make some money, could be living in peace. But I'm feeling optimistic like a bull, so I keep my stocks, I ain't even half full. Damn, now that I think about it, this could be a dare. Check the news the next day and all I do is stare. My stocks hit a loss, now I'm feeling like a bear.
GDP is the dollar value on finished products they on you in a country. In 1 year, it's the gross domestic product. You hear, I got them goods. They so durable, living in the hard hidden, AK is so wonderful. Then there is those non-goods that last short like food, but GDP goes real like cooked ham. Pay this again, this yo new jam.
Yeah. Day was a good day until I looked around and seen unemployment everywhere. Not just one type though, we got the 4 main ones. There's fictional, cyclical, structural, and seasonal. You may not get the work just because you ain't got the skill no more, but that's okay. There's always next season. You could be the next Santa Claus, but for all we know, he could need the cash too. It's not his fault. He's living in poverty. With all these rises in prices, inflation is pulling us back into the threshold where the rate of poverty is going up. It's kind of funny though, because the value of our dollar is going down, and so is our power of purchasing goods. Ha! And I thought today was a good day. The government don't need an excuse. All they think about is all the money they need. Taking it from people on the taxes we pay, we don't even know it, and they take it all away. All the sales that go down each day, getting charged for every dollar we pay. Working for our money night and day, only to have part of it gone the next day. But it's all good, it all goes to the budgets that the states say we need. They spend our money like there's no tomorrow, paying it to all the kids in school, or to those who gotta be watched, but that's okay. We are protected by the men and women we pay every day with the defense spending. We have our budget set so we get through the day-to-day expenses, and as long as it's balanced, the day was a good day. As we come to the end of our video, we gotta talk about that special bank. The Federal Reserve is who we trust. keeping our money safe every day. This ain't just a regular bank, though. The Fed monitors our GDP and the rate of inflation in our economy. Not only that, though, all the checks we clear gotta go through the Federal Reserve. And if banks wanna lend, they gotta ask Mr. Fed. Wait, what?
Dude, get out of here!